People, welcome to Easter Friday or Good Friday, or if you don't bother with any of that stuff, it's just plain old Friday. I am now testing out some live streaming stuff. This may work. I might just be talking into the ether. Who knows? But wish me luck. So, what I want to do with these little live stream videos is just basically see a news topic, probably film related, and just have a bit of a rant or a bit of a conversation about it. I woke up this morning, which sounds like the beginning of a song, and I saw that somebody shared the poster for John Carpenter's Christine. Now, John Carpenter's Christine is a film from the 80s I really, really like. I think it's great. It's based on a Stephen King novel. Not read the novel, seen the film. Book's apparently very good as well. So John Carpenter's Christine, or rather Stephen King's Christine, is getting a remake. This remake has been talked about for probably the past few years. It's going to be a Jason Blum production and apparently directed by Brian Fuller, who was connected with the TV show Hannibal. And I shared the poster and already received a comment, and this isn't a video about this particular comment, but the particular comment is one that I do see quite often when the subject of remakes and IP sequels and requels and reimaginings and all that sort of stuff comes up. And the topic that people often get so obsessed with is, why did he keep remaking things? Why don't they remake bad films? Why don't they do original films? Those are two different topics. And for the sake of this video, however long this video is going to be, I am going to separate sequels to one side. Sequels are a different thing. Sequels generally think that they can continue the story of the film that came before, that a lot of people hopefully enjoyed. Otherwise, why are you doing a sequel to a bomb? So I'm going to set them to one side for now. But remakes. So this year, the internet has gone absolutely crazy, and it's only March, of at least for a couple of remakes. One is the Roadhouse remake, which stars Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor instead of Patrick Swayze and Ben Gazzara. I really enjoyed the Roadhouse remake for what it was. It was a fun couple of hours. A lot of people haven't liked the remake for various reasons. Some people feel that it is disrespectful to remake a film that is starring somebody that they love. And so it's not disrespectful. Some people didn't like it because it took a different tone. Although, to be fair, if it did do an exact carbon copy of the 1989 Roadhouse, then they'd complain about that as well. So we've had everybody going mad about Roadhouse. Not everybody, but a large amount. Some people saying, I refuse to watch it because I love the Patrick Swayze one. Well, I love the Patrick Swayze one, and I did watch the remake. And then the night after, I rewatched for the second time this year the Rowdy Herrington directed 1989 Patrick Swayze Roadhouse. And guess what? It's still there. It hasn't been tarnished. It's not been damaged. It's not been erased like one of the characters out of Back to the Future in a Polaroid picture. It's still there. You could still go back and watch the original film, and you will still enjoy it just as much. You might even enjoy it a little bit more if that's possible. The other remake that people are going absolutely crazy for is the Crow remake, which is coming out this year. It is not a remake of the film, the Brandon Lee, Alex Proyas directed one. It is a remake. It is a revisitation. See how confusing this stuff gets? It's a revisitation to the Bar graphic novel. So yes, we do get Eric Draven is back, but Eric Draven's been back before. Eric Draven came back in the TV show of The Crow. And I will forgive you if you don't remember that one, because not many people watched that one, apparently. I don't know if it's any good or not, because I'm one of the people that didn't watch it. Not for any reason, not for any feeling the need to protect Brandon Lee, just because I didn't see it. So, you know. But they've been going berserk over the Crow remake. But why do people get really, really mad? I've seen, even Alex Proyas has come out, and he directed the 90s Crow, saying that they should leave this alone. They shouldn't remake it. It's a testament to Brandon. And the 1994 film is a testament to the acting skills and the presence of Brandon Lee. But the remake doesn't damage the original film. And maybe it's a sense of sort of maturity or something that I've got, because I used to have a real issue with remakes. Why remake things? Why aren't they just making new stories? And that is a topic that I may touch upon in this video as well. Why do you keep remaking stuff? What's going on? Crazy. And yeah, some remakes suck. Point Break, not a great remake. I don't think anybody really likes Point Break, the remake. We love the Swayze one. I did not watch the remake because of, oh no, I can't watch it because Keanu and Patrick and Gary Busey are in there, and I can't possibly. It's not cheating on somebody if you watch a remake. You're just watching a movie. You really are just watching a movie. And I'll sort of digress a little bit. But yes, some remakes are bad. Some remakes, however, are really good. Dawn of the Dead by Zack Snyder. Calm down, Snyder fans. Snyder enemies. Don't worry about it. Zack Snyder did a wonderful job remaking Dawn of the Dead. So there are some really good remakes. I wish I'd have had a list of really good remakes written down. I know it sounds like, oh, there's only one that's Dawn of the Dead, but it's 11:30 in the morning, and this is just a spur of the moment video, so I don't have my research. But there are good remakes. I'll tell you 2 more good remakes, and these were the 2 that made me realize, do you know what? Remaking films is not a bad thing. The first one is Brian De Palma's Scarface. My second favourite film of all time, behind Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I love Scarface. I've seen that dozens and dozens of times over the years. And it was I saw it in 84 for the first time. It was probably around 1986, 87 when I realised that the Al Pacino star in Scarface was in fact a remake. So what did I do? I went back and I sought out the 1930s Scarface and I watched it, and I'm like, I could see how they've updated it. It was a very clever remake. Obviously it's less violent and less sweary and there's less drugs in it than the Al Pacino star in Scarface, but the basis of it's there, and it was so interesting to go back to the original film and watch it. The second remake is John Carpenter's The Thing. Who knew? Probably not many people. There might even be people watching this video now that are like, that's a remake? I didn't know there was a remake. Yes, it's a remake from a 50s film, I believe. The Thing from Another World. You go back and watch that one. Seek it out. Do a bit of history digging. It's a good film. I prefer the John Carpenter, Rob Bottin Thing. Of course I do, because it's absolutely amazing. But it hasn't damaged anything. Remakes don't kill the original film. What they do, and I think we'll see a lot of this with The Crow, certainly seen a lot of it with Roadhouse, is people will see the new Crow or see people bitching and moaning about it, and then they will go back and seek the 90s Crow and go, I've not seen this for a while, and they'll rewatch it and they'll go, God, I still love this film, it's amazing. It is very 90s, but I'm okay with that. Films are made when they're made. Or they will discover the Brandon Lee starring Crow film for the very first time. And if they've never seen The Crow, the 90s one, and they discover it because of the remake, how a remake's a bad thing. Some people will say, oh, it's just all this discourse on the internet. It's just people being passionate. There's being passionate. Passionate is something like I'm kind of doing now, I think, where I'm like, I love movies. Seek movies out. I'm in the process of building up my physical media collection with my 200 favourite films of all time. And I love rewatching them. That's why this year I've rewatched things like the original Roadhouse, which I've seen twice this year. I will go back and watch The Crow. I've watched Predator. I've watched Whistle Down the Wind. I've watched all these classic films that I just love and feel passionate about. I go back and revisit those. I don't get angry if somebody, and they do, there is talk of remaking Scarface again, bringing it up to date. I'm okay with that. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. I think the way that I feel about that in the minute is, okay, remake it. I'll see who's in it and who's directed it and what the plot line is, and I'll decide whether I want to watch it or not. And if I watch it and it's not good, I'll be like, well, because we all choose to watch movies. And there's a lot of films that come out each year that I look at and go, I'm good. I don't feel the need to watch that one. I'm not going to get really, really angry over the thought of a remake of Scarface. Movies aren't supposed to get you angry. Movies are supposed to make you feel good. So for these comments that people put on going, I don't get why they remake films, that's fine. Put those comments. I get it. I get the debate. But for those that get angry and, remaking a film is so disrespectful to whoever, it's really not. It's a movie business. Studios are there to make money. Actors go out to work to do two things. One, because they love acting, they really enjoy what they do. And two, to make money. And if you're one of these people who, for example, let's just say the Crow remake, right? We'll just use that as an example because that Roadhouse is already out and it's on streaming, so nobody's really paying any money to watch Roadhouse. The Crow remake. If you're that and that angry that they're remaking the beloved Crow film again, don't go to the cinema and watch it. You're giving people money going, I need you to stop making films like this. Here, have my money. You got to vote with your wallet. So if you don't want to watch the remake of Highlander or the remake of The Crow, don't pay money and go and watch it. Don't do that whole silly thing where like, I have to watch it. I need to watch it for my podcast. No, you don't. Trust me, 99.9% of us podcasters and vloggers and whatnot, we don't get paid crap for what we do. Seriously, no, we don't make money doing it. We do it because we enjoy doing it. I do this because I enjoy talking about movies with my co-hosts, and I'm doing this one now because I'm trying to get used to live streaming. I'm trying to get used to doing solo videos. That's why I do it. I'm not doing this video because it's like, woohoo, this video will make me 50 pence. Doesn't work. We don't make any money doing what we do. We do it because we like it. You should watch films because you enjoy watching movies. Plain and simple. Life's too damn stressful as it is. Don't be adding any more stress. Don't be adding any more stress to your life by getting really, really mad at a movie. And the final thing I'm going to touch upon is also to do with remakes. Why do studios keep remaking movies? Why don't they make more original movies? That's something you'll see quite often online. Answer: they do make lots of original movies. There are so many original movies come out each year. But if you look on Box Office Mojo and you look at the top however many films of any given year, there ain't many original films in there. Why not? Because the sad state of affairs is that not that many people go to watch them in this current climate that we're in with movies. But there are so many original films. Look at The Creator. The Creator was made for a relatively low budget. Never thought I would say 80-something million is a low budget, but for a big film, that is a low budget. It came out, didn't light the box office on fire. Fortunately, it didn't. It probably made its money back. I don't know what the figure is, but it didn't hit the $1 billion club. It didn't hit the $500 million club because not a lot of people went to see it. Why? Because they'll have looked at it and thought, I've not heard of that one. Oh, look, a sequel. And they go watch that instead. It's the sad state of affairs, and it is something that drives me insane constantly. I make a point of seeking out original films. So they are out there. You've just got to go digging around for them. And there are some absolute gems of original films out there. So go have a look. Go have a look for these original films. They are being made. But at the end of the day, the studios are there to make money. And if doing sequels, remakes, prequels, what do you call it? Reimagination type things, if that's what's bringing them the money in. That's what they're going to do, isn't it? So only you can change that by going to watch original films. So are remakes bad? No, remakes aren't bad. Some remakes are bad, but the whole remaking of a film, it's not a bad thing, is it? I don't think it is. But you let me know if this works and this video does actually go out. Drop me comments. Let me know which remakes you think are really good. Because obviously I just named Dawn of the Dead and Scarface and John Carpenter's The Thing. There are, I'm sure, more. What are some of the worst remakes ever? Unfortunately, that'll be a longer list. So enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, and if you're celebrating Easter by stuffing your face with chocolate, have a good Easter. Bye-bye.